Who do you think has the second best chance of making the All-Star team?
I would say.
I think you'd be surprised with my answer.
I would say Tulo. His average is up there. His bat's coming around. He's starting to hit for a little bit of power. And he has star power. So I can see Bochy naming him. The only other guy that's worth considering is LeMahieu.
No, you're totally wrong. That's where Tulo's probably going to make the team. So they have two guys. If you're going to pick a third guy, the guy you pick is Hundley. Hundley is hitting around 300, way above, 70 percentage points above. So it's a Coors Field factor, but he's having a solid year at the plate. LeMahieu is now falling off the map. I don't know if you're paying attention to him. The guy was leading the league in hitting. I don't know that he'll be hitting 300 by the All-Star game. I'm not sure he'll be hitting 280 by the All-Star game. He hasn't hit in a month.
Well, to me, he's like Blackman was last year. Good first half of the season. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to tail off second half.
There are two second basemen in the league that are a lot better than him. I mean, in all phases. That's why I find it funny. I laugh at the TV set when I'm not at the games. They're like you. Oh, you shouldn't play the game if you don't put this guy on there. Well, it's quite possible they don't put Arenado on the team. It's quite possible they don't put Tulo. It's quite possible that Hundley behind Yadier. He's got
no power RBI numbers. He's got a decent average.
But you got to put three catchers on the team, right?
Yeah.
He's the third best catcher in the National League right now. I would say he's the third best catcher if you consider his batting average and the way he's handled the pitching staff. I know.
Well, wait.
I know.
Yeah, come on.
I know, but he's done a nice job. I know that's hard to say. He's done a nice job of handling. Well, he's got nothing to work with, So that's the point there. I'm not so sure that. Tulo makes it. I mean, Arenado will be quite possibly the only guy that makes it. You're not going to put any of the outfielders in.
No.
You're not going to put the first baseman in, so you eliminate. None of the pitchers are going to go. You
Correct.
Would agree.
Axford, maybe.
That's a good. He doesn't have the save numbers, but he hasn't blown a save.
Right.
So you might put him on, but I think he's not getting really much attention outside of. He's kind of frowned upon as a guy who kind of failed as a closer before he got here.
Right.
So,
and he got a late start here as the closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not so sure about that, but LeMahieu's not going to make the team. D. Gordon is having a world-class year.
Well, there are going to be 2 or 3 second basemen on the team.
But in addition to D. Gordon, there's
Colton Wong in St. Louis.
Yeah, Wong's having a great year.
Yeah.
I'm not, and their vote. People talk about, relax, Rockies fans. Well, don't relax. Why don't you go vote? Asses. I mean, really? If they can vote in Kansas City, why can't you vote? I mean, how tough is it? You vote 35 times. Hell, I can do it. I've done it. I mean, it's not that tough. It takes about 5 minutes.
You voted 35. Who'd you vote for? Omar Infante?
No. I voted for Arenado because I would like to see him get there.
Yeah.
I voted for Hundley. I think he's the third best catcher. I voted for Tulo. That's as far as LeMahieu. I've done my research. No, I looked through all of the people. I voted for the people. You brought up Wong. I voted him. I voted him at second base. D. Gordon has having a great year. I love Wong because he's got the best power I've ever seen out of a player who came over from Asia. How's that for some insight?
Hideki Matsui?
Yeah, he was called Godzilla. You're right. I stand corrected.